Think about this. In organized religious traditions the world over, even today, people honor saints. Somebody said, what do you mean? All Saints Day, Halloween, Hallows Eve. It was the honor of the deceased, all of these things. Martin Luther King Day, all of these celebrations. President's Day, all these things. They honor saints, martyrs, and historical figures. But when when it comes to you honoring your own bloodline, your own ancestors, your own loved ones that are deceased or moved on from one side of the veil to the next, they suddenly now call it witchcraft. So you got to open up your mind to see the correlation, to see what's really happening here. The game, the spell that they've casted over us as a people. The real danger, my friend, beloveds, everybody that's assembled here, the real danger was never your ancestors. That was not the real danger. The real danger was you remembering who you are, where you come from, what stock you come from. That is the point. The colonial spell to cause you to leave your ancestral wisdom and practices and culture was not about your ancestors. It was to make you, the real danger, to forget about remembering who you are, where you come from, what kind of people you come from. That's why if anybody, I don't know if anybody on this line is from the South, grew up in the South, visited the South in the summer growing up, but in the South, older people, especially where I'm from, the Gullah Islands and the Sea Islands and the Low Country, when old people, even today, when they see you and they meet you for the first time, they say, you from around here? You can say yes or no. If you say yeah, they say, who your people? Who your people? In other words, asking, tell me about your family lineage. Who is your mother, your father, your father's mother and father, your mother's father and mother? Tell me about all of your lineage. Tell me what area you were born in. Why do they want to know that? Because they want to know. Because when knowing that, who your people is, they know what type of person you are. And so they can discern from that if they want to deal with you or not. If you're the type of person they want to keep company with. And they know what you possess, all by knowing what family lineage you come from. So it's important. That's why they don't want you to remember. That's why they don't want us to think about our history before colonization. They don't want us to understand our history before chattel enslavement here in the West. They don't want you to remember who you were before our indigenous cultures were destroyed or tampered with by the colonizers. They don't want you to remember that, because if you remember that, then you remember that you are not just anybody, but that you are from warriors, you are from kings and queens, you are from blacksmiths, you are from knowledgeable, spiritual people, magical people, people that were connected to the divine source, that didn't need a book to tell them how to worship the divine, how to honor the divine. They didn't need a preacher to come and tell them, because they had their own spirituality and understanding of the divine. They had their own understanding of the Creator. They had their own sacred texts. They had their own priests and priestesses. They had their own prophets. Everything that the colonizers thought they were coming to bring, they already had.